And what about you?
My day is also going well, and sorry to change in the timing. Actually, I had my class, so that's why I asked you to change it.
No, no, ma'am, it's okay. I understand.
Okay, so can you tell me something about yourself?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am, sure. I'm Shivani. I'm connecting you from UP district Pratapgarh. My qualification, I'm a Master of Art with English Literature. I have passed teacher review test. Still, I'm preparing for Super TET. And I teach in school and I run my own coaching, spoken classes, and I teach 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th coaching too. I'm a teacher by profession. And nowadays, I'm running my YouTube channel. That's name is Startup English Classes by Shivani. That's all about me, ma'am, I guess.
Wonderful. You are doing numerous jobs. Amazing. So good to hear about it. Very good. Okay, let me
Thank you, ma'am.
introduce myself.
Congratulations.
My name is Pallavi Dhingra, and I'm also an English trainer by profession. And I have been teaching online from last 10 years. And I really love to teach about my educational qualification. I'm postgraduate in English as well as I am TFL TESOL certified trainer. And I really love to see when somebody improves through my teaching. This is all about me. Rest, if you have any
Yeah, ma'am.
other question in specific, you can ask me up.
Yeah, ma'am. That's great that this time is going to be very special because the two teaching lover are going to connect each other and they are connecting to each other because I also love teaching. I like teaching and teaching is
Okay,
my passion. You can, yeah,
that's
from
really
morning to evening.
good.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Mhm. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so which
Yeah.
kind of what is the strategy that you follow to teach the students?
Yeah, ma'am. According to students and their mental level, as when spoken classes, when that batch is average, then I take midway. When they are high level, then I teach with a standard way. So it is not a equal way. You can say according to situation, according to students, I teach.
All right, so you teach in batches?
Yeah, yeah, I teach batches.
Okay, all right, that's good to hear. So when you started your YouTube channel?
Ma'am, I started my YouTube channel in April. 1 year has been completed. Second year is going on.
All right, so do you see like anything, any changes in yourself, or what was your purpose of having a YouTube channel?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I want myself a very famous English teacher in the world. So I thought that if I will teach offline, as 8 years has been passed while teaching offline, so I thought I can't get name, fame, popularity. I will have to take support of social media if I want to be famous. So I decided that if I will start YouTube channel, then many person will know who is Shivani. So I started this. But you know that when we start anything, when we work, then definitely we get money from that side. So this is secondary things. But first is for providing knowledge and for getting name, fame, popularity. I started my YouTube channel.
Okay,
First
that
ambition was that.
yes, that's really good. So how was your journey for 1 year?
Ma'am, it was a very fantastic, full of ups and downs, but overall it was good because I learned many things when I started. Then I was new on YouTube. I don't know how to upload, how to do these things, and I didn't face camera too. So in starting, I learned a lot of things by myself, and there is nobody with me who can support me on social media. I learned how to create, and after that, uploading many things. I used to play with that. I take a lot of time while editing videos, but now I have become sharp, something sharp about that because 1 year has been passed. So it was overall, you can say, it was fantastic.
Okay, so how do you manage a class which is very noisy?
Ma'am, please
Yeah,
repeat again.
how
I
do you
didn't get.
manage a class that is very noisy? Suppose all the kids are like very noisy, so how do you manage them?
Yeah, ma'am. I would like to tell you, by God grace, in my class, all students are very peaceful because when I take 9th, 10th. when I take 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, so in my 12th class, there is 120 students. And in 10th class, it is about 110 or 20 students, almost equal. So different type of teacher take math, physics, and English. When I take, because some students say that you are very strict, I fear you like that. But some teachers say that in English class, all students are very sit with a decent way and they look like decent. But in others class, they make a noise. So I maybe I scold. Sometimes I punish them. I stand them. I make them out of class. Sometimes when they don't obey, then I make them insult in class also. Like that. These types of way I adopt while making them silent.
Okay, all right. That's really good to hear that your class, the students are peaceful. That's really good. So, what do you do to build up their vocabulary? Like, what kind of activities do you follow that their vocabulary improves?
Yeah, ma'am. Uh, I I regard that if we want to learn word meaning, then it is very important that we should decide that three, four, five words we have to learn daily, and after that we have to give others. By that we will remind always, and it will save in our mind. So for this, I learn four, five vocabs or word meaning daily, and after that I go in my institute. I write on board and my students learn that, and after that I listen next day. By that I also learned that and they also. So means you can say that in which matter or in which content I want to be perfect. So I first I do, and after that I provide to my spoken classes and to students, and then I listen next day. By that I will be sure, and they also.
Okay, that's really good. So, you are learning and you are teaching.
Yeah, yeah, both my learning process and the teaching process both are going on.
Okay, that's good. So, like, how do you manage? Like, when you're taking the class, so all the students, do they speak in English or they mix English with Hindi?
Yeah, ma'am. I teach in English medium school. There Hindi is banned. Only English. When they speak Hindi, then we take fine in school. And in my spoken classes, when I start any batch, then 1 month Hindi and English combination going on there as a teacher and students both. But when I give them some grammar knowledge and some how to speak trips, and after 1 month or 1.5 month, I bind Hindi in classes. If any student speak Hindi, then I take fine. Nor neither teacher nor students speak Hindi in class. But after 1.5 month, and by this, and if there are some difficult situation they can't explain in English, then first they will have to take permission to teachers. May I speak Hindi, ma'am? When we give permission, then they speak. Otherwise, they don't speak. So school and my spoken classes, I speak English and students also speak English. But others 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, there I teach combination Hindi and English both, because their purpose is crack class 10th and 12th, not English, like that.
Okay. So, what suggestions you will give to the learners, like who are learning English, how they can improve their skills and what strategies they can follow? So, do you have some suggestions?
Yeah, ma'am. I always suggest to my students that try to speak English. Whatever knowledge you have, don't wait that when I have good knowledge of grammar, or one day I will speak to not today, tomorrow, like that. I always say whatever knowledge you have a little knowledge of English, but use that in your daily life. And beside work on grammar too, and start speaking. Because the problem is this, that ma'am, they don't start speaking. They said, ma'am, if I will make a mistake, people will laugh at me. So I think I said that, or I say to them that taking one step is a very difficult. Otherwise, second, third is very easy. But when you will start, so I told them only for practice. When you speak to your parents or when you talk to anyone by my WhatsApp or by anywhere, then always talk in English and always reply in English. So when you will practice, then gradually you will be perfect in English. So I focus mostly to practice.
Okay, all right. Yes, that's correct. If they will keep on practicing, they can be improving.
Yeah,
What if a learner doesn't know like how to speak well in English? So, what like suggestions you give to them?
yeah. I didn't catch. Please, would you like
Yeah,
to repeat
he
again?
was a learner. He is learning, but he doesn't know like how to speak in English. So, what will be your suggestions?
Yeah, I would like to suggest the viewers who is watching our videos that first take interest. If you have interest in English, then that's good. But otherwise, create interest because interest is very important. Otherwise, 1 or 2 days you will work, and after that you will not. First interest, and after that firm determination, and take faith that yes, I can speak English. If you are zero, if you are zero at English, but if you have firm determination, yes, I can, then definitely one day you will become. And after that, first basic some basic knowledge of grammar, because without basic knowledge we can't speak English. And try to have basic knowledge of grammar, and after that try to speak that. And don't think that I will make a mistake, what will people say, or what they will think about us, or they will laugh at us. Don't think about that, just start. And in starting you will have to face many problems, because in all works when we start, then in starting we will have to face many problems, but gradually when we succeed, then people will come to us and they will appreciate us. So in starting, only focus to yourself and on your work, and speak, and have knowledge, and listen to others also, the person who is teaching English or having conversation. So listen their words and try to adopt them from him or her, and by that you can become.
Yes, wonderful suggestion. So, how do you keep your students motivated in the class? That they keep on learning, that they don't lose the track of the language, or they don't get bored. So, how can you make the students motivated?
Yeah, ma'am. I motivated at least 15 days. After 15 days, 1 month means in a month, 2 times after 15 days, like that. Because they feel very loose after 10 days or 15 days. Then I convince, I gave them, or I give them many examples related English. I say to them that suppose that if you know English, then you can earn good money, and you can impress to others, and you look like beautiful when you know English. Suppose that any person came to you in front of you and he is speaking very fluent English, then you will be impressed by him, and maybe you will not sleep at night. Yeah, what a English he was speaking, like that. And then I convinced that nowadays English medium school is and if you want to teach in any school, then if you are teacher of math, still you must know English. If you are teacher of science, then you must know English. So you can set your life only English. If you know only English language, then you can set your life. But if you know math but you don't know English, then it is very difficult to teach math, because nowadays English medium school, their math is also in English. And if you will teach in Hindi medium, then your salary will be very less from the English medium teacher, because now the craze is English medium. By this way I convince, and I give many examples of teachers like that.
Okay, that's really good. You keep on motivating your students. It's really wonderful. Okay, so I asked you pretty lot of questions. Do you have anything your side you can ask me up?
Yeah, ma'am, sure. Okay, ma'am, when did you start this journey as YouTube, or having conversation to others?
See, I tell you, I start just a Okay, so what happened? I started YouTube channel last. I tell you, first video uploaded on 1 December, and at that time I didn't like I have nothing in my mind that I should be starting my channel. Just one of my student he suggested to me that yes, ma'am, why don't you upload the videos on YouTube? So from there I started, and it's just like 6 7 months I started YouTube. And after that, I like the main purpose of starting YouTube is to share my knowledge with the learners. Like initially I started only for my present students, like I have pretty good students and whom I'm teaching. So my purpose is like suppose they want to ask something in the class, so they have, ma'am, you upload the video, we will just watch that video. So I started with the intention for only for my own students, like whom I'm teaching, and later on it keeps on developing. And the idea of conversation video, it starts from one of my student only, that she suggested me that, ma'am, let us have a conversation and you upload that video. And from there it started, and then like it keeps on adding. I got request or so, and even sometimes I would be available, so I also send. I won't say every time I only get. I also send people, those who want to connect with me, so that's why it goes on. So now I keep on posting videos like how to improve English, and this kind of conversation videos or some shorts which I find would be like adding value to the students. So this is how it goes on.
Yeah, ma'am, it's really very wonderful. Okay, ma'am, have you, as you are very senior to me and I'm very junior to you and I'm like your younger sister, so as you have experienced a lot of life, so ma'am, would you like to suggest me something?
Something as in for your English or for what?
Yeah, about as life, about success, and about these things.
Okay, see, if I want to suggest about, first of all, your speaking skills, please don't take it otherwise, as you're asking me the suggestion. So I'm suggesting to you, number one, it is that you should, first of all, you can, like you have been teaching, you have a rich experience. You already said you are like teaching so many students, but I wonder, yes, you can improve a bit in that your way of speaking, like rather than also, you are saying also. So some words, if you will just focus on a bit, you can be more impactful. At present, you're teaching 120 students. This really amazes me. You can even teach double of them. And so this is what I suggest. Next, apart from that, I would be suggesting that, yes, if you will be like changing some of your way out, some accent, because nowadays, speaking English is important, but what matters the most, it is the way you are like imparting your knowledge. Nowadays people
Yeah,
doesn't believe like you just have lot of knowledge. They believe in the fanciful things of the world, like
yeah,
you know like you need to be very fancy when you are like expressing your knowledge. So try, you can add on like voice modulation and intonation into your speech, and you can improve your accent. A bit of MTI issue you have. Do you know what is MTI? Mother tongue
but
influence. Mother tongue
yeah,
influence. Like, so a bit of that you have, so you can even work on these. So by working on these few things, and you can be more impactful in your teaching career and your journey. So this is what I
yeah,
would
yeah,
be suggesting. Otherwise, I
yeah,
really
ma'am.
find you so ambitious,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
talented.
Yeah, that's why I asked that you can suggest me because I belong from the village area and I learned after class 12th this language. So I means there is always a chance to improvement. That's why I asked that you can suggest. Now I will work on this.
Yes, surely, and you can be improving. I give you one more suggestion. See, like for to change your accent, you can like follow few people, or even you can like go to my YouTube channel. And there are some short videos. You can stand in front of the mirror and copy the way I'm speaking, and just try to follow the same. Like while speaking in front of the mirror. So I won't say I'm the perfect one, but at least you have some standard. That like some words I give lot of pauses, so you should give pauses while speaking. Some words in high pitch, some words in low pitch. So this will really help you to improve a lot.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure after this session I will visit to your channel and after that I will learn.
Yeah, also like one
Okay.
more thing, like you have sir sound issue, so you say session. So how you can improve the session, like the sh sound, you can join your teeth and produce session.
Yeah. Session.
No, give time. Like say, and in sure, don't say the S word. Produce the sound. Say sh un. Try.
Session.
Perfect. See how good you are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. That's okay. We are Indians. We are trying English. So it's okay if we have a bit of MT issue. That is absolutely fine. But important is that you realize that you are having this and you want to work on it. This is really important. So you can work on these issues and you can be more impactful.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Definitely I will work on this. Okay. Okay, ma'am, I
Okay,
have
so
one more question that have you have you any story related to your life by which girls or other YouTuber or other housewife can get motivation?
Yes, I have a story, and yes,
Okay.
the story. See, I would say for especially for girls, nowadays we live in such such a cruel like how I could say in such a world where men and women are equal. So women should always do some or the other stuff, and they should just not keep themselves restricted to the household chores. They should go ahead and just take out their talent, what they have in them, and they should just do the work. Because what happens, a woman needs to be independent in today's world. No matter if your husband is earning very well, your father is providing you a lot of money, your brother is providing you. So I believe a woman should be independent in today's world. Why? Because we never know when the situation could turn up. So a woman being independent is very important. I always say I stay at home. I don't go outside. I like I tell you, I've been teaching from 10 years. So I stay at home and I am earning money and managing all my other things. So what is there? Education is something that is helping me. I won't say like I'm showing a lot of proud in it or so, but what helped me a lot is education. If I won't have been educated, then I won't be able to impart my knowledge. So I always say to the women, provide a lot of efforts to your education, because education is something that can make you and help you to grow in your life. Because what happens, skill set nowadays is important. Skill set also, if you are good in any skill, so become the master of that. Don't wonder I have a bit of skill so it is okay. You should become a master of it. So education is very important. I want to give this message to all the women, that educate yourself away, because we never know when the time will change in future, how your life would be. But if a woman is educated, you have the power to change your situation. So education is something which is my highest value, and I really encourage people to be educated a lot. So this is something
Yeah,
I would say that you can do, and you can even do wonders in your life if you are educated.
yeah, ma'am. It was a very great suggestion for the girls and to all. Because when we are independent, then we feel that, yeah, we are something. So we should always, some girls say that my father is rich, my brother is rich, or my husband is rich. But earning his or her own money is a different way.
Yes,
That is,
it gives you
it's a
actually
different
respect
pleasure.
also. It gives you respect also. It's not just about earning money. Your family members respect you more, because you know in India, women like from a long time they are getting dominated for some or the other reason. So, but now though the time is changing, but still being independent, it gives you a lot of respect in the society as well as in your family.
Yeah. Because everybody respects when we earn money and when we
Yes.
are independent.
Not just yes, money is a byproduct, but when you work you get a lot of confidence, you get some position, so which gives you a lot of confidence to move in the society. So these are all the things that really matters a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so
Okay,
it was
ma'am,
really
please.
nice and wonderful connecting to you. Do you have any other question, any other thing?
Yeah, ma'am. Please mention your daily routine.
My daily routine is very busy. I wake up in the morning, and after that, I tell you, I teach around like 10 to 12 hours in a day. So my day is really very busy. So then I wake up in the morning. After that, I just like prepare my breakfast and all the stuff. And then I start my classes around 11, and it goes up till evening 6 or 7 in between if I get a chance. So I am in something for YouTube channel or so I do, and I do other activities as well. And then after that, I prepare the dinner and breakfast, lunch my mom prepares, and then at night again I start my classes at 9:30, and it goes till like 12 or 1. So I am busy.
Okay.
Like I generally teach all the time.
Ma'am, you teach online or offline or both?
I only teach online. From last 10 years, like before Corona, I have mostly international students, and after Corona, I do have Indian students as well. So most of my students are international. That's why I take my classes like late night also. From 9:30 it start, it goes up till 12 or 1. So Like this way, I love to teach. Like I keep myself busy with all these things.
Yeah, means you provide paid course, I think.
Yes, I provide paid classes only. Yes, YouTube is just something like as a hobby you can take up, or as to share your knowledge, share my knowledge. I told you my purpose of joining YouTube was only for my students who were there, but then it started growing and people start contacting, and it goes like this. So, but yes, I provide paid sessions.
Yeah, ma'am, do you teach English or any other subject, or you teach alone, or you have a staff?
No, I teach myself, and I teach English only. In English, like I teach IELTS, and I also work as a life coach, and maintaining mental health is very important nowadays. And then I teach grammar, spoken English, and I teach like the people, those who are in the company, they got stuck just because of their communication skills. They are wondering, they're very good in their technical part, but they are not getting the promotion because of their communication. So I also help them with that. So I teach like various age groups, and I only teach. Like I don't have
Wow,
anybody
that's
under me that you come and teach on behalf of me. I do the teaching.
okay. That's great, ma'am. So, how is your experience, ma'am, while teaching online?
It is good enough. I'm happy and satisfied when I'm teaching online, and it gives me a lot of happiness also. So I love when I teach online. My experience is all
Okay, ma'am.
very.
Yeah. First time when you started teaching online, then how did you feel? And did you feel nervousness, or how did you feel the
No,
situation?
I
How
do not
was?
feel nervousness because when I started teaching online, I was very young. So, and then I like it was okay because actually, I tell you, I love to teach from my childhood. When even I was in my school, also, I used to, if I have, in history, we have long answers or so. So, I used to come to my home and I used to teach my mom. And then I learned those. So, teaching is something in me from my childhood. So then like I used to teach my mom all the things, and then I learned. So I love to teach. I won't say like I face any trouble or I get nervousness while teaching. So teaching is in me from my childhood. I love to share knowledge, and I love to do the things while teaching. So this way
Yeah,
I learn
ma'am.
better.
Yeah. Why do you choose a teaching line, not any other doctor, engineer like that? What did
And
you see
again,
in
it
it?
just happened by chance. I didn't choose that I would be a teacher, and it was never in my day, in my thoughts even. So it just happened all by chance that I become a teacher. So and
By
that's
mistake, you have become. You
not, I
wanted
would
to
say
something
by
else.
mistake. Yes, it just happened, and that's a long story. And if I will start telling you, our session will also get extended, and I have a class. I have uploaded somewhere in, I think, to somebody. I told you, I will just start that video.
Okay, okay,
You can
okay.
just
I
look
will
it
search, and
up.
if I will
Yeah.
get, then
So I
it's
will
okay.
share
Otherwise,
it.
in next
No
session,
worries.
in next session when we will take in future, then you will tell.
Yeah, sure. And it was really nice and lovely connecting with you.